Hi guys, welcome to this review on the Evolv X1s. I'm Max, this is Nathan, and basically this is going to be split into two sections. I'm going to do a first impression on the shoe. This is my first session climbing in these shoes, so I haven't really read anything about them. I'm going to give you my first impressions, thoughts and opinions on this first time climbing in them. Then Nathan's going to come in for the second section and he's going to give his extended opinion on the shoe since you've been climbing in now for about
3 months.
4 months. He's a really strong competition climber as well, so it'd be really interesting to see what he thinks about these shoes as well. So we'll get two slightly different opinions on these shoes, and hopefully that helps you guys make a decision about these shoes. I've just got back from the climbing gym using these as a first timer. I really enjoyed using these shoes. So I'm going to break this down into how I do my other shoe reviews. So just kind of the toe box, the heel cup, the rubber and some other construction points, and there'll be an average score at the end. So for me, I found these shoes fit really well. It's basically a slipper-like design with a Velcro strap to really fasten it down. The overall shoe is a lot narrower than my Agros in both the toe box and the heel cup. So in the toe box, I had absolutely no dead space anymore, and it fit really well. The shoe is unlined, so what this meant was that it was really soft, even though it uses the same Trax SAS rubber that the Agros use. Because it wasn't lined, I generally felt like I had more sensitivity, which was awesome for things like volume climbing and standing on kind of like big edges and smearing. For those micro edges that you want a firmer shoe on, these aren't going to be it. You're going to hurt your toes. The heel cup is also narrower than on the Agros, which meant that I had reduced dead space. I still have some. I've yet to find a shoe that I have no dead space in, so make of that what you will. In terms of how Evolv have gone around using the toe hook patch, they haven't gone the full Agro route and just plastered the whole thing with rubber. They've only decided to plaster maybe 90% of the top with rubber. I'm a huge fan of this because I toe hook really high on the shoe. Because I'm quite tall, toe hooking high allows me to keep as much tension as possible and basically shorten myself. So I'm really a big fan of these high kind of toe rubber patches that people have got going on at the moment. In terms of the closure system, I found the closure system on this looks and feels more robust than that on the Agro. The Agro has that weird kind of cordelette nylon thing going on. This just uses a really thick Velcro strap and it just kind of slams your foot into place and it's not really going anywhere. Coupled with how the shoe fit, my foot was basically suction cupped into this. I can't speak to the durability of the shoe because I haven't climbed in them long enough, but I'm sure that's something that Nathan will touch upon in a second. But overall, I really enjoyed climbing these. I think I'm definitely going to keep them in my arsenal as a soft shoe, and I'm looking forward to trying them out in more outdoorsy situations and just more in the gym. So if you have any questions for me, then drop me a comment down below. But next part is going to be Nathan's.
Hey guys, I'm Nathan Whaley and I'm on the Beyond Hope team. So I wear Evolvs. This is my favorite shoe. I've been wearing them about 3 or 4 months and they're really soft shoes. So like the first time I tried them on, they fit really well. Whereas my Agros, which I also wear, the first time took like a week to wear them in. They were horrible the first time. But so with these shoes, they're quite a soft shoe, so therefore they're not the best on the soft, like small edges. Yeah, most of it is like, they're really good at smearing on volumes. That's like the main thing. So slab climbing, it does work on the small edges, but they may not be the best. Whereas my Agros is what I use for a stiffer shoe because they're just a slight bit stiffer and they really stick well. The rubber on this is really nice with the toe hooks and the heel hooks. The heel hooks, I don't heel hook very much. So for me, I'm not quite sure, but they do work well. The toe hook is really good with this toe patch. It's like in the perfect place because I tend to do really high toe hooks, like up to my strap sometimes, and it really helps because you want all the grip you can. So when I'm competing as a competition climber, these are my shoe that I wear. Every now and then I do like change them out for an Agro if I need them for one specific problem. But mostly this is what I wear. You don't get much time to change your shoes, so this is really all-round good comp shoe. It's really comfortable as well, which is like one of the main things. Even on a hard training session, I can wear these for 1-2 hours without any problems whatsoever, so it's really good for that. Also, on overhangs, the downturn stays quite well, so I've got my shoe here, which is what I've been wearing, and there's still got this downturn here, and it really aims all the power down into the toe, and it really helps gain friction on the wall, even on overhangs. But mainly, I've become more into slab climbing because I climb at Harrow Wall. There's a lot of vertical and slabs, and they've really been great for me. So I've had no stretching at all in these shoes. So when I got them, they were just slightly hurt a little bit, and my aggro stretched about a size for me. Whereas these, they're still feel the exact same as when I put them on my first time. They haven't at all changed for me. The only thing that I would say, because they are a soft shoe, and this is what you would expect, they haven't got an insole, so it means it does tend to bow a bit with the sole. But for me, it hasn't made a huge problem because the little toe bit has kept the same. So you don't really use this part of your shoe unless on the volume, and that's fine.